This episode of the Jeff and Greg podcast is brought to you by Dio Node.
Dio Node?
Yeah, it's a simple, affordable speaker that does it all.
Hell
you can
yeah.
put a speaker in every corner of your home.
Damn, dude. I got a lot of corners, bro.
I bet you do. The Dio Node lets you play audio from anywhere in your home and connect to from anywhere from 1 to like, I'm sure the number's unlimited.
Right.
But their ad says 1 to 1,000 speakers.
That's a lot. Doesn't it operate off of the iPod and iPad and all that stuff?
Yeah, your Apple AirPlay, is that what it's called?
And I heard it's a simple connect. You don't have to have any special apps or anything. You just swipe left or whatever.
Control them all with a tap on your iPhone.
That's so easy. You know what? A lot of those speakers have separate apps that control everything, and you have to get into it and like go find them. Or it's not something that comes with it.
Cool thing I heard about the Dio Node is that it'll play anything on your phone. So so you don't have to have. Like on other devices, you can't play YouTube, or you can't play Spotify or whatever. Like on this, whatever you're listening to, you could play on your speakers.
Well, that's awesome. That's great. You know what? I also heard it was a simple, easy connection. An easy connection. Like I said, like you don't have to have an app. You're not running a bunch of wires. It's simplistic. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to run a bunch of wires. I don't want to have to jump through hoops to get this thing to work. I want it to just work.
There's not even a special app required.
Yeah.
They're versatile. That. You can link an unlimited number of speakers together.
Right.
And play any audio you want, like we said.
Right. And how's the audio? How's the actual speaker?
It's top notch. It's a special new technology.
Yeah.
It sounds amazing.
Yeah. That's all.
Unlike any of these other speakers that you can have in your house. Yeah. And another thing that they pride themselves on is they're private.
Right.
So there's no microphone on it.
Right.
There's no camera and no voice assistance. There's no Siri or Alexa.
You just use your iPad or your iPod.
It's simple and easy.
Yeah.
Play the music you want, or audiobooks, or podcasts.
Yep.
Whatever it is that you're listening to.
Yep. You don't got to worry about anybody listening in on you if you're one of those people.
Yeah, so check out the Dio Node. We have a special Dio Node link for Jeff and Greg podcast listeners.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's dioconnect.com/Jeff-and-Greg.
Ooh, perfect.
Yeah. So we'll have that on all of our stuff, so you can just click on the link.
That'll be awesome, and save yourself some money on that.
Yeah, it's a referral link, so you can get a special deal. So starting on, the date is passed, but the 5th of April is when the deal started, but it's going until May 5th.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, you could get a 3-pack. So three of the speakers.
Click on the link, get a 3-pack.
For $199.
That's not bad. It's 16% cheaper than
it makes it $66 a speaker, which means you're going to save hundreds of dollars versus some of the other
brands out there.
Yeah, so we're super excited to have Dio Node part of the Jeff and Greg podcast. Check out the link.
Check it out, man.
And you're going to love it.
Dio Node, baby. Check it out.
Dio Node.
Dio Node.
Out the slums of the motherfucking Northwest, making their way through the cities in the forest. Y'all now tuned to the Jeff and Greg podcast. It's the shit like a log from a dog's ass. So drink your box of cheap beer till you so trash. You about to laugh and shit your pants, and that's a known fact. Greg might be on some magic mushrooms, he got no class. So Jeff the Polish Leo, and obviously he ain't got no gas. Go past the gold hash, cause laughs is in the forecast. More beer, get more smashed than clean talk at the doormat. Grab your popcorn, funny rings, and an egg roll. Till it's spreading legs, so I love the Jeff and Greg show. From the IDA, ho, it'll help you with your day, bro. Hey, yo, Joe's a sponsor. Jeff is whiter than that, yeah, yo. But rather, there's some Legos, got some crazy shit to say, though. Custom like they bosses took them off the fucking payroll. Some call it a garage, but we call it the sarcophagus. Comedy kings drinking beer, sitting around this talking shit. Jeff and Greg snatching confidence out your consciousness. Listen close and get off all these thoughts from this, I promise this.
Oh yeah. But hold on. Hold on, Greg. It's not time, bro. Yeah.
Pussy pocket. Prison butthole.
There we go. At least you got the BH in there. What's up, everybody? We're back. This is the Jeff and Greg podcast coming at you live from Grey Bush Studios.
Episode 182.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. What's up, man? Oh, shit. We're back.
We're back.
We're back hard.
I feel like it's been a week.
Oh, at least a whole week,
Yeah,
bro.
I feel like it's been like 7 days.
Full ones. Yeah, it has. Feels good to be back.
Feels good. It always
always.
You know, the vibe in here is always great. I love coming in here and just fucking chilling and hanging with my boy.
Yeah, chilling for a good hour and a half, 2 hours before we start recording.
Dude, just fucking talking some shit.
Yeah, man.
I love it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't ask for a better way to end the week.
No,
You know, I would not ask for a better way to end the week.
You know, I think originally that's why we started doing it on Fridays.
Yeah.
It was because it was like the perfect wind down day.
Yeah.
You know?
It is a perfect.
You could do it on Saturday, but then like that cuts into like activities and weekend stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Friday night is like, you know, just fucking let's bring it down.
Yeah, let's take it down a notch.
Yeah.
Just relax. Drink some fucking vodka.
Decompress.
Maybe. Drink some beers.
Yeah, man.
Whatever floats your boat, man.
Yeah, do some meth.
Not me, man.
I don't recommend that.
I do not recommend the
For
meth.
anybody.
No. Yeah, it's not a good. It's not a good look.
No,
Yeah.
it's not a good look. Yeah.
After a few times, it really takes a toll.
Yeah. Oh yeah, physically, yeah, it's not a good look at all. Eventually,
No.
it's actually a really bad look.
And on top of that, you see some demons.
Right,
They're not even there.
changes you.
It changes the person. You know what? If we found out that meth actually opens up your third eye so you can see demons,
That would be fucking weird.
that'd be fucking weird. Like, these guys were really seeing shadow people for real.
It's like, oh my god.
Oh, wow. Well, we're sorry, meth people.
Sorry, you had it right
Yeah.
the whole time.
Probably shouldn't do it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? They're not fucking with anybody. Except for you.
Oh, meth.
Yeah, meth.
Not even once.
That's what they say.
Not even once.
I don't agree with that, though. I say fuck around and find out. Yeah, exactly.
Just stick to the
Good
weed.
job, Seth Rogen.
Just
It's a
stick
good
to
laugh.
the weed.
Yeah.
That's what Seth would say. Anyway.
That's what you would say. That's what you would say.
My brother, what's happening, bro?
Man, I wish I had some edibles right now.
Really?
I would drop like 500 just to find out what would happen.
I don't think that would be a good idea.
I would
do.
It would devolve
right
this
now.
podcast so fast.
Yeah. if you just did it and I didn't,
You ever
and we're
seen
just
the
sitting here?
Church of What's Happening Now?
Oh yeah, Joey Diaz.
Yeah.
He does like 1,000 milligrams, and he's like,
Fine.
fine. Yeah,
Oh, fuck you, cocksucker.
yeah. That's like his thing.
Yeah.
But he likes to
Test. He's testing people's limits.
Yeah, he likes to give people like a crazy amount and just watch them.
Devolve.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just turn into the weirdest human beings ever.
Yeah.
God, I love watching some of his shows and just watching people are just out of it, just gone. You're like, dude, if you're doing that show, you know you're fucked.
What is his thing that he got the Star of Death? Is that what they called it?
The Death Star, yeah.
Something like that.
It's
yeah.
a Death Star, yeah.
It was like some crazy,
500 milligrams.
Yeah. And he would do like several of them.
Yeah. Before he gets on a plane.
Right. Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing, dude? Oh, shit. Can you imagine if you did 500 milligrams? Dude, I did half a fucking gummy bear of 100 milligrams, and I was gone.
Yeah, we talked about that
Yeah.
last week.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gone. Actually, it didn't start off gone. I did okay for a while. I wrote it out.
It creeped up on
And
me.
then that last little 45 minutes of it just fucking, whoo.
Yep. That's what it do.
We found out what that mouth do. Wasn't good.
What that gummy bear do.
Yeah. No shit. Man, what a good week, right?
Yeah.
Lots of wind and cold weather.
Oh, so much snow too.
Yeah. What a great way to kick off middle of spring.
I love sitting in my living room and looking out the window on a nice mid-April afternoon and just seeing the snow coming down.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's beautiful.
It really is.
Man, it's nice.
When you go outside and the wind just cuts right through you, like you're not wearing a fucking stitch of clothing.
Right.
Yeah.
The icy blast just.
You're like, thank you, Mother Nature. You really woke me up.
And then you're like, remember last Friday when it was 70?
Hey, what happened?
And now
did somebody not sacrifice somebody? What's going on here?
And now the highs are in like the mid 30s.
Yeah,
cool.
And it's snowing every day.
Neat.
Yeah. Thank goodness it's not fucking like sticking around.
Yeah.
It's just if it's on the grass, it's like we'll hang out here for a while, but it's not really doing much.
It's not really affecting us.
I love the people that are like, get my yard ready, and then it's like snowing every day this week. You're like, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get that yard ready. Yeah. You're going to be having a lot of picnics this next week. Oh, you fucking idiots.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what bugs the fuck out of me? Being a garbage man. One of the things I hate the most about the summertime is having to share the transfer station.
Oh, with who?
With all of the landscaping companies that are dumping their grass.
Mm. They get to dump there? I thought they had to go dump at a special landfill.
No, they dump in the transfer station. All their tons and tons of grass clippings.
Yeah.
And so we have to share it with them and fucking wait for them to back their gay trailers and move all their lawnmowers and shovel their fucking... It takes them forever.
Oh, yeah, and that's all going on right now, right?
Well, not right now because it's been snowing and shit, but like last week, it was like you'd think it was fucking July. Everyone's like, oh, yeah, cool. Everyone's getting their power raking done, and they're just fucking landscape companies like crazy.
Yeah.
Just in there dumping grass, and you're like, oh, yeah, I forgot about this part. This part fucking sucks. Yeah. But this week it was nice and wide open. None of them were out.
Oh, that's weird. Strange.
It's hard to power rake in the snow.
Oh, dude, I didn't power rake shit.
Me neither. I did last year, and it was a waste of money.
Yeah.
Like it really did no good.
All right.
Yeah. When I was done, I was like, why did we do that? It was expensive. And
really?
Didn't really do a goddamn
thing. You can get
an
attachment on your lawnmower that does it for you.
Yeah. I was actually looking at one.
It's not that much, is it?
Like to pull.
Why are we talking about lawn work?
Because we're old, bro.
I'm not talking about lawn care.
Okay.
I don't want it.
I wasn't going to go there.
Scratch that shit off your list.
It's not on my list.
Okay,
you just started
good
jabberjawing about it.
Jabberjawing?
Yeah. I'm trying to say
that's what I call BJ's.
That's what I call Blake.
Jabberjaw?
Yeah.
You know what, Blake? Fuck you. You jabberjawing ass bitch. Hey, why didn't you guys start earlier so we could be on your live? Hey, fuck you. We started at 7 the other week and you weren't even nowhere to be found.
I think I'd take the dick.
Exactly.
Maybe we start late because we don't want you on this shit, Blake.
That's a very good possibility.
Maybe. Yeah. I didn't say for sure. I just said maybe.
Oh, let me say
I got a mouthful of nuts.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it was cold this week.
Yeah, it was shitty.
The bottom line is it was shitty.
It was shitty and cold.
You know what didn't show up, though? Bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no bugs out.
That's true.
That was nice. It was nice. Because they started coming out the end of that week when it was 70. Mm-hmm. They're like, oh, guess what? There's bugs. Remember that? Remember us? We're bugs.
That would be cool if...
and then it started snowing again. They're like, oh, fuck this.
That would be kind of cool, though, if the weather got warm enough for all the bugs to, like, come out of their shit or whatever. Mm-hmm. Wherever they fucking come from.
Right.
Never thought about that. Where do they go and then they like come out?
Petrified
like,
shit somewhere. There's like some shit somewhere on the side of the road. They're just hiding it.
It's buried under your dog shit.
They're just like fucking playing Super Nintendo and they're like fucking do. Like, oh, we're just hanging out. Oh, look, it's the sun's coming out, Pa. What do you want to do?
Anyway, it would be nice if they did that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we had a nice little warm stretch and they all just come out and they're like start doing their thing. They start fucking or whatever they do.
Right.
You know, and then that deep freeze comes and they just all died.
I think they did.
And then they don't come back.
Oh, yeah. That's
when it warms back
they're
up.
Too resilient.
Yeah. They're fucking bugs.
They're fucking resilient.
Yeah.
God, I fucking hate bugs so much.
My daughter came out yesterday. She was in here because she was on a phone call. She's just on the phone. Mm-hmm. Must have been so important. Anyway, she was on the phone and she locked herself in the podcast room for her phone call. Right, I know.
Yeah.
They're cultured, bro. They know. Anyway, she comes out.
You seen their share of dicks or what?
Rubber ones.
That's not even better. That's not even better.
I mean, novelty ones. Novelty dicks. With smiley faces and
with
attached
teeth?
to glasses and stuff.
Like shot glasses with dicks on them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, she comes out and she finds me.
She's
like,
crying.
What is all that? Why? She told me that she's like, I killed a hobo spider in your podcast room. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what?
You were in the podcast room? That was our pet hobo.
I said that. I was like, you killed Francis?
No! Screaming.
I've been raising him since he was a pup.
You're feeding him. And feeding him big old slices of fucking meat.
Pepperoni slices. Like, spiders don't eat pepperoni. Like, yeah, mine does.
Good old Francis.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He's dead, dude.
I thought you were messing around.
No, she smashed him. She killed him.
Oh, well, we can clone him.
I'm sure we'll find more.
Oh, yeah. They're everywhere down here, I'm sure.
Probably. It is a basement in Idaho.
They should be everywhere. I heard if you kill one and you don't clean it up, the other ones come and eat the rest of him.
Really?
They're cannibals.
I heard that if you get a tarantula, like they put off some kind of vibes.
So you can get them pregnant? Like, damn, tarantula, you're really putting on the vibes, dude. Whoa, shit.
Yeah, I heard if you get a tarantula, they put out some
hormones,
something that makes all the other spiders be like, you know what? Let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's fuck. What if you had some disability where you like could sense that? You're like, damn, this tarantula wants to get down.
What?
Like Spider-Man. He's like, damn, my sixth sense is really tingling.
His spidey senses, he just gets a boner. Whenever there's a...
Nobody talks about it, but that's exactly what it is. When he senses danger or when he's horny, he's like, oh, shit.
He picked the wrong suit, then.
He tapes it down.
You could totally tell.
He has like a fucking, just a surplus of duct tape at his house. He's like, shh.
He wraps it around the head and
when he's fighting
pulls
Mysterio,
it back
he's
around
just
his
like,
asshole.
Oh, fuck. He just shuts his eyes and starts coming.
Oh, wow.
It might be a parody Spider-Man. I haven't seen.
Right. That's one of those.
Not Spider-Man.
Not Spider-Man, yeah.
Remember those?
Homecoming.
Remember it was always like, not the Cosby Show?
Yeah. Not the Brady Bunch.
Yeah. Hey, this is not the Man of Steel. Fucking looks like it. Jesus Christ. He's really breaking Lois off, dude.
Breaking off a piece of that dick.
Duck.
That dick. What's up, man? So, other than the weather,
yeah.
You know, how's shit? How's shit going?
I don't know, man. Had a funeral to go to today.
Ooh, that's always fun.
No, it's not. I know.
I
went to a viewing yesterday.
Oh, really? Yeah. I love viewings.
Do you?
I love them. I love being around dead bodies, dude.
People were like kissing him and shit. Like all the girls were,
nice.
you know. It was like, oh, he's dead.
He's embalmed.
Probably shouldn't do that. I mean, I don't know, dude. I get it, but
right.
It's just sad, and I don't like to see that. I don't want to see it.
Right.
Like, come on.
I don't like.
Although I will say this is like the first time I'll ever say this. Like I've been to a couple of these now, and this is by far like the best one I've seen.
The best what?
Like they did a good job with like making him look like he's just asleep.
Oh yeah.
Like he looked like he was just sleeping. That's all. He looked really good. Usually, I mean, I've seen a couple of them now, and I'm like, yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to a couple of viewings where it's like they look like a wax version of themselves.
Right.
Like, well, that doesn't look.
This one, he
real.
looked like he was just peacefully sleeping, man.
Well, that's good.
So that was a plus, man, and everybody liked him. He was a good guy, man. And I think you said it best. He is 96 years old. He beat the game.
Yeah, man.
You beat the game at that point.
Yeah.
You know what?
No need to be sad.
You're playing Game Plus
He won.
at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, you're playing Game Plus? Yeah, you over 90.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He beat the game, and now he's going back to like do some bonus stuff.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you believe in that or don't believe in it, but hopefully he's in a better place, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hopefully he's in a better place. Anyway, it was sad because my boys were really super close with the great grandpa, you know? Which is not a lot of people can say that. A lot of great grandpas don't last into their 90s.
I never met any of my great.
Yeah, like your dad's dad?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just crazy, right?
Yeah, man.
He was in World War II, bro.
That's crazy.
He was in occupying Japan. They had a thing where it had his medals and his uniform. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
He had all of his like all like the weapons he was proficient in and all that shit. It was like rifleman, machine gun, fucking M16, bayonet. It was like there's like 8 different things on there, and it was like, damn, that fool fucking.
Wow.
He needs some weapons, dude.
Put it in.
He put in the war.
That means he fucking took some.
Yeah, dude. He had a medal for occupying Japan. There was a bunch of medals. He had like 4 or 5 medals, like bronze medals and shit. Like he was guarding like the Forbidden Palace or some shit.
Oh shit.
Or the Emperor, like whatever they call that. Anyway, man, he lived a life and he did a good job at doing it.
Oh, rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Yeah. Anyway, you know what was tough was seeing my boys. Like they really were pretty, like I said, pretty close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's always hard.
Watching them was like
it's always hard
they were
watching
crying.
your kids have to deal.
And I think that was the first time they really
realizing.
have experienced, like, oh shit, you know, like they're old enough now, they're understanding death. Mm-hmm. You're like, it's not fun.
Yeah,
and that brought tears to my eyes, you know, because I didn't really know them that well, but they did.
Yeah, that's always the hardest part. Is I feel like my kids have experienced way more than they should.
Oh, right.
At a young age, like with like losing people that were close to them.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's always hard to. That's like the hardest part, just to like see that. That
right.
sucks.
Yeah.
That
Other than that,
sucks.
like it was a good week though, man. Like, not too bad at all. So.
Other than the shitty weather.
Yeah.
It's been cold and bullshit.
I did notice how fat I am though this week. I try to put on my dress,
Your dress
like
pants?
my dress pants, and like try to get all dressed up. I couldn't. I fucking was like, couldn't button that shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I'm fucking buttoning this at least once, and I did, and I regretted it immediately.
You could hear the thread on the button screaming.
Yeah. So, and I'm just looking in the mirror like, what the fuck? You know, like, God, I can't do this. I can't go out like this.
It's the pandemic, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'm blaming it all on the pandemic.
Yeah, it's fucking COVID.
Whew. COVID made me gain some fucking weight, bro. Yeah.
It's okay to blame it on that.
Is it?
It's that. That's the excuse.
Yeah.
It's
Anyway,
fine.
I need to lose about 500 pounds.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You don't look like you're over.
I hide it well. I'm wearing baggy shirts and baggy clothes. Django jeans.
Lots of hoodies
Django
and
jeans.
Jinkos.
Yeah, some Jinkos. Yeah.
Yeah, I wear a bathrobe everywhere I go.
Yeah.
You know what?
What?
A couple of stories.
You're gay. Is that what you're going to say? Coming out of the closet?
I wasn't going to say that.
Oh. Did I spring it on people? Sorry.
No.
Oh.
No, Greg.
That's good.
No, speaking of bathrobes, I had a bit of an incident.
Oh, shit.
Had a bit of an incident.
Your piece popped out while you were fucking it. What?
No.
What happened?
So
An incident?
I had an incident. This happened.
You shit your robe.
I don't wear a robe. First, let's go there first.
Okay.
I don't wear a robe.
It wears you.
Yeah, it's like a glove. It's
So dumb. All right. Anyway. All right. I'll let you finish your story. Sorry, man. I keep interrupting.
Okay.
That's rude of me. I apologize.
That was rude.
Yeah, very fucking rude.
So
don't fucking suck. Do not suck your fucking teeth, you piece of shit.
I'm trying to figure out how to work. Oh, okay, so last year, I think I've told the story on here already.
Right.
But last year, while I was out working, I was on my route.
Mm-hmm.
I pulled up to this house, and this guy comes out. I've told this story. I remember telling this story. This guy comes out, and he's wearing a fucking bathrobe.
Right.
It's early in the morning. He probably saw my truck coming. He's like, "Oh no, the garbage man's there." He comes out in his bathrobe, and he comes up to my window, and he's like, "Hey, I have some extra bags of garbage in my garage. Is it all right if I, once you dump, is it all right if I throw those in?" I was like, "Yeah, that's fine." So I dump his garbage can, and I'm sitting there waiting, and I watch him. He goes into his garage, and he's got a little pile of garbage bags on the ground. So he bends over to pick them up. And his robe, when he bends over, lifts up a little bit, and all I see is his big, long nuts hanging down. I seen his long, old man nuts.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. And I was
Beep
like,
and boop.
oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Did you tell him? Did you let him know?
No, I didn't say anything. And
So why not?
Hey, bro, nice sack.
Hey, man, I saw your nuts.
You have a
I don't
prodigious
appreciate
nut
that.
sack. So I was like, oh, wow.
I'm highly offended at your nut sack.
Hey now. Anyway,
I'm a rock star.
He comes over, he dumps his his bags, and I leave. And then I know I've told that story. Anyway,
You should have said something, bro. Like, damn,
what are you
those
supposed
sacks
to
are
say?
big, dude.
What are you supposed to say?
Damn, there's some extra sacks you got there. Something. Just let them know you know.
What up, long nuts?
Don't have to say it that obvious, but say something about his trash pads being fucking baggy. It's like, those are some baggy sacks you got there, sir.
That's one long sack.
How old was he? 60?
I don't know, man. Probably 60s, probably. Yeah.
You know, robes in general are pretty long.
It's a short robe.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, like
a kid's robe?
All in, it probably goes like mid-thigh.
Wow, that's short.
Like, it's probably his wife's.
It's like, fucking grabbing a robe when in the dark. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, a few weeks ago, I've been meaning to tell this story for a while.
Okay.
But I haven't yet.
Right.
A few weeks ago, it had... So I'll tell you this. So it's a driveway service, so that means I don't just pull up in front of the house and pick up the can. I actually drive down his driveway.
Right.
And then I dump it, and then I back up.
Driveway service, yeah.
Right.
It's like bottle service.
Right. But it's a long driveway, so he's like,
his nuts.
I don't want to take it all the way out to the road, Yeah, like it's long like his sack.
Yeah.
So, but it's kind of a steep too. So in the winter, I skipped it a few times because I couldn't get in and out without, getting stuck or whatever. So a few weeks ago, it sort of snowed one morning a little bit, but it wasn't a lot. Anyway, I'm out doing my thing, and this car comes and cuts me off. And he pulls up next to my window, and he's like at this angle, and he's like, "Hey, what do I got to do to make you? What do I got to do to make it so you come to my house every day or every week and dump my shit?" And I was like, I don't know, sign up for a car. He's like, "Oh, I'm a customer already," but he's like, you skipped me a few times. And then I was like, "Oh, it's because you have a steep fucking driveway, and if it's slick, I can't get in there." He's like, "All right." He's like, "Well, are you going to be able to make it up there today?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, I'll do it." And as he's talking to me, I look down, and I realize it's that guy that I saw his long-ass nuts.
And you're like, "Hey, man, nice nuts."
But check this out.
Right.
He's wearing the same robe. And while he's talking to me, I notice that because he's sitting in his vehicle and I'm up high looking down, his robe is hiked up and it's split open and his whole dick is laying out.
Dick in the wild, bro.
Yeah, I saw a dick in the wild.
Yeah.
It's like an old man dick.
Right.
And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Now I've seen this guy's whole entire shit.
Was he like packing some heat?
It was, I don't know. No, I wouldn't say it was. It was, but I saw his.
You're like, good job, man.
It was just like he wasn't showing it off. It was just his dick was there.
Did you be like?
But it was like,
man.
It was like the split of his robe just like hit right there, and I just saw his little, like his dick was just fucking this right there, just all mushed up in between his legs, just sort of resting on them.
Right.
I was like, wow,
like a baby bird.
This fucking guy.
It's like chirp, 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 chirp.
So, so I'm like, yeah, man. I shake it off. Like, yeah, dude.
You shaked him off?
I'm like, yeah, man. Yeah, I'll totally. I'll be there soon. Actually,
Yeah, I bet you were. Yeah.
I'm beelining to your house right now, buddy.
Hope you have room in that nice big bed.
No.
So
I drive up there. I get to his house. I dump his garbage, and again, he's like, "Oh, is it all right if I throw these extras in there?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's fine." I didn't see his nuts or anything.
Right.
There was no more flashing. But then he comes up to my window and gave me a $20 bill. He's like, "Thanks." And I was like, "Wow, this guy showed me his dick and gave me $20."
That was part of his plan. He was like, "Hey, I want to know if I can show you this guy, show you this piece."
I was like, "Wow, what a day!"
It made your whole day.
It didn't make shit.
It just made you hard. That's a rock.
Mm-mm.
Is he one of the guys you would go gay for?
No.
Oh.
Absolutely not. And I never said I'd go gay for anyone, Greg.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost.
Was he, like, almost there?
No. He's
just a random dude?
He's an old-ass man.
With a piece on him? Was he packing some heat?
Nah. I'd say it was pretty average.
Yeah, okay.
I wasn't, like, gazing. I wasn't cock-gazing at him.
Weren't you, though? Weren't you, though?
No, I saw a peek.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's a dick.
Oh,
hey,
whoa.
buddy, your dick's out.
Did you tell him? As a courtesy?
I didn't say anything.
That's like seeing a booger on a dude's face and not saying nothing.
I wouldn't say anything if you had a booger out.
That's fucked up, man.
I wouldn't say anything.
I'd be walking around with a booger on my face all day.
I've told somebody about a booger once in my life, and I had to. I didn't want to, but I had to.
Who was it?
This is in high school. I worked at A&W, the fast food restaurant, and there was this kid that I was working with, and we were working out front, like at the registers and drive-through and shit. Yeah. And it was just the two of us.
Just the two.
Yeah, I was singing that song, the Will Smith version.
Right.
You know? And then I slapped him.
Jesus. Wow.
I should have slapped him.
No, you should have.
No, you know how sometimes when little kids will have like a snotty nose and they don't realize it?
Right.
And you're just like, like a fucking... Like, how are you walking around with that? Looking, and you're not like bothered by it. This kid, like, we're in high school, probably like juniors in high school.
Right.
And he's got like this fucking snotty shit.
Just
like,
a big old fucking
just a big old snotty booger, like, in his nose.
Dude,
it wasn't like a little booger hanging out.
Yeah.
It was like a snot, greeny snot, fucking, like a baby snot
and he's
booger.
cooking burgers?
No, like taking orders.
Oh,
like, at the front counter. And it was like, it got to the point where I was like, hey, man, you might want to go in the bathroom and check your nose.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Right.
Go to the bathroom and check your nose. And he came back with it all clean. He's like, ooh, I'm sorry. It was fucking gross. But I don't think, like, just randomly could be like, hey, you got a booger. To just anybody.
One time I was in the middle of selling something. I was, like, doing something. And the manager was like, hey, man, got a booger on your nose. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, you got a booger. And I was like, oh, shit. Thanks, man. And I just picked it and ate it. Just right in front of him.
What if you just did that to someone? You just reach up and grab their booger?
Somebody else's booger?
Yeah, you're like, hey,
you got something?
Let me get that.
You just lick your thumb real quick, pinch it off, and put it in your mouth.
Gross.
Ah, that's sick, bro. Yeah, that happened to me, and I was so embarrassed. I was like, God. But I had just, like, I spent an hour in their fucking cold-ass cooler, like, and my shit was probably just running like a motherfucker, and I didn't even realize. Like, you try to keep it clean or whatever, but it gets so cold in there, it's like fucking freezing.
Yeah.
Then you go and talk to somebody, and you're like, hey, you got boogers all over your beard. Like, what?
You just got fucking boogers just snot
pouring out of your fucking face.
Why does your fucking nose do that when it gets cold? Why does it
I don't
start
know.
dripping?
It's so fucking
like
annoying.
Water.
It's like, yeah. And then it freezes in your fucking mustache.
Yeah.
And it looks like... You ever seen those sprinklers that are going off in the winter?
Yeah.
Your beard's
it's all
just
frozen to the beads up on the grass and it's frozen. Yeah.
And that's how your beard looks when boogers are freezing your face. Like, cool. Sweet.
Yeah.
Thanks, body.
Thanks. You could probably go do that right now. It's mid-April and it's winter outside.
Yeah, it's fucking cold as fuck out there.
Yeah. Speaking of the outside weather, been seeing lots of people out on their hogs, riding their getting the old bikes.
At least
out.
last week I saw a lot of people. I haven't seen too many people this week. I think every day they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get my bike out," and then you see like one random person. Like today, I saw one random person. I was like, "You're a brave motherfucker, bro."
Yeah.
Like, I know you're about that hog life if you're fucking riding around in this with shorts on.
Yeah. Well, last Saturday, bro. I pulled the trigger. I went out.
Oh shit!
I went out and bought me a hog.
Fuck yeah, you did.
Yeah.
The Coleman Deluxe, baby.
Yeah, baby.
The Harley Coleman.
Yeah, man.
Dude.
I bought me a fucking mini bike, a trail bike.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
It wasn't planned. It was
what do you even use those for, really?
like take it camping and go on little trails and shit. Little trails.
Like this. That's like the slowest motorcycle you can get.
No, it's perfect for trails. It goes like 25 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You don't go fast on trails, dude.
Yeah, you do.
No.
If you're a fucking man. Why don't you upgrade that bitch, dude? Do some work on it. Do some custom work on it.
Put some mods on it.
Yeah, get that shit going up to like 28, 29 miles an hour.
Really pushing it, bro. Really.
Maybe even get 30 out of it, bro.
Anyway, so we had a friend of the family, I guess, that was selling some stuff. Mm-hmm. He's like, hey, I'm selling this fucking little bike. And I was sort of him-hawing about it at first, and I was like, what do I want that for?
Right.
What do I want that for?
Right.
And then we're like, well, let's go take a gander at it. Let's go take a peek. So we went and looked at it, and I was like, it actually looks kind of fun. It was fucking clean. It looks like it's brand new still.
Right.
Took it for a little spin, and I was like, actually, that was fun as shit. And so I was like, yeah, let's do it. So we copped it.
It was cold last Saturday, too.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. Well, we got it home, and then I took it for a few spins around the neighborhood and stuff.
And you were freezing. And there was icicles forming out of your asshole.
Yeah. My fingers and my face were like, fuck you. So now when I see people on real motorcycles on the street, I'm like, man, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck
That's
are
what
you
I
doing?
see. I'm like, what a fucking crazy.
All I did was go around the block, and I was like, yeah, nope.
Yeah, at 25
at 20 miles an hour.
You're like,
God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At 40, you're like, God, fuck.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like, so if it's anything at 50, you're fucking driving around at 40, or 30. That's how cold it is, like 30 or 40.
Oh, yeah, the wind chill.
Yeah.
Is a
You're
thing.
it's so cold. One time I rode my bike from one of the stores, one of the Albertsons on 17th Street to my house in the rain. Mm-hmm. It started raining. It was fucking beautiful. And then I came out of whatever I was doing, and it was raining. I was like, fuck. So I fucking rode home in the rain. And by the time I got home, I was fucking an icicle, bro. It was so cold.
Like your hands don't
work. Yeah, my hands wouldn't work. My whole fucking body was just soaked in rain. Like, this sucks so much.
Like that scene on Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, he's like, just pee, man.
Just pee.
And when he gets up at the end, he's like connected to him.
Together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit sucks.
Makes me wonder, like, what they were thinking when they were stuck together. Like, if it was pee or if it was a dick in his ass. What do you think?
I think it was probably, they just meant to...
do you think it was like...
Like the pee froze?
They were fucking and like got pee stuck in there?
No, man.
No, man.
I don't think so, bro.
That's not how it works.
That ain't how it was at all, bro.
Wow.
What's up? Did you just lose all the steam? Did we just fucking
This is like,
blow it?
what were we talking about? Oh, yeah. Your
Riding
motorbike.
bikes in the cold.
Yeah, it's cold. You
Yeah.
you don't ride bikes in the cold. Unless you have, like, really good... They have all kinds of shit now, though. They have heated hand grips on some of these Harleys. Fairings that help. If you have, like, a fucking big fairing in the front, like some of those bigger ones, they
Got
have
a
the
nice,
full...
got a nice big windshield.
Yeah, and you're like, and it covers the handlebars. Like the fairing goes across the handlebars, so you're not getting the wind on your hands. Yeah. Like mine doesn't have that. I have a window, but it cuts back on like the wind resistance on the.
Remember,
we talked a lot of shit on.
I was just gonna say, remember the old days when we had our super fan Nuckenfutz? Mm-hmm. He was a bike rider, and we used to talk so much shit because his motorcycle had a windshield on it.
Had a windshield on it. But you know what? I swear by it now.
Now that you have...
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta have one of those.
Like, yeah,
I'm not eating bugs all day. You know what I mean? Fucking Nuckenfutz. Is he dead? I thought he died.
No, actually, he's our age,
mm-hmm.
and he and his wife just announced that they're having a baby.
Hey, you're 42? Fuck you.
So fucking dumb.
Hey, fuck you, dude.
Sorry, no disrespect.
No,
that's
all the disrespect.
Stupid.
All the disrespect. You're a dumb motherfucker, bro. Holy shit.
But we love you, you dumb shit.
I don't love you, you piece of shit.
Wow.
Wow. I can't believe it, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, you're going to have a kid at fucking 42? Hang yourself. Fucking hang yourself. Hey. Fucking hang yourself, bro.
That's so funny because...
how about you practice some stomach kicks, huh?
Yeah, that was on purpose?
Yeah.
Did you do that on purpose, dude?
Dude,
like, hey,
how about you make a shank and stab her in the stomach a few times?
We're in our 40s. You know what we need? A new fucking baby.
Hey, that's when you get a dog, dude. Hey, I need something in my life to fill this gap. Oh, how about get a puppy? No. They die in 10 years. You're good.
They already have kids old enough to have grandkids.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait till they have kids.
You don't have to compete.
Jesus, what the fuck are you thinking?
I didn't mean this to be a shit-talking fest about Nuckenfutz.
Like, I feel like that's like a complete fucking accident at that point.
Yeah. You know, there's a lot of people, though, that wait until the 40s to start having kids, like on purpose.
But you know what? If you wait on purpose and you don't have any other kids, that's cool.
I guess I get it if you're like getting your life together and building like this life.
Don't wait till you're 40 though. Like 35. This is probably as far as I would push it. 35. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, man. My youngest,
not 42.
My youngest was born when I was almost 32, and I felt like I was pushing it at that point.
That's how old I was when Zachy was born.
Yeah.
I think it was 32. I'm trying to remember. 2011?
Yeah, Jordan was 2012.
I was 31, I think.
So I was 31. I was almost 32.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I wouldn't go any further than that, no.
But you know what's funny is I listen to a lot of podcasts with comedians, you know, and people that are in show business and they're in Hollywood or whatever.
That's a different lifestyle, though, man.
But it's weird to hear like these people that are our age or older that aren't married yet talking about that someday they want to get married and have kids. You're like, no, bro, what? No.
Yeah. Do it. Do it now, man. Like, what are you waiting for? There's never a right time. There's never. I mean.
But do you want to be 70 when your kid's 12?
Oh, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah. Like, you don't want to be all fucking old, man. Fucking. Yeah. Yo, fuck you, man.
What's his name? The dude that shot that girl. On the movie set, Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
Him and his wife just announced that they're having another baby, and he's like in his 60s.
Yo, fuck you, Alec Baldwin. You know what?
But I think his wife is young as shit. So
that's not no, man. Yeah. No. Yeah. You're not doing your son any favors at that point.
Yeah.
He's not even gonna fucking know who you are, dude.
You're gonna die before your kid's 20.
Yeah, man. Like, come on. Like, by the time he's like 12 and like doing all that fun shit, like you're gonna be all like
too old.
I'm out of energy. Dude, you already look like you're out of energy. fuck? You know what I mean? Like,
you're already accidentally killing people on movie sets.
yeah, it's fucked up, bro. But he is.
Yeah.
And who knows if it was an accident or not? There's still some controversy on that shit. You know what I mean? Like, he may have did that shit on purpose.
Might have.
Yeah.
He didn't like the way she side-eyed him.
Oh, you loaded that gun?
He's like, I said no eye contact on set.
He's shooting blinks off in people's faces. I wish it was real.
Oops.
Oopsie. Yeah, that's a 42 and up, man. Like, that's a 40 and up. That's rough.
Yeah.
45 and up. Woo.
62
and up. Wow.
I guess if that's what you
You're
want to
really
do, but,
pushing. Like,
man.
you like to fuck, but you don't even give a shit. Like, I don't use protection. I don't give a fuck. That's part of the thrill at that point. You're like, yeah, let's see if I can get you pregnant.
Man. We got fixed like in our mid-30s.
Yeah.
Like there's no risk of that shit.
Oh, yeah. We got double fixed at my house.
Oh, yeah.
My wife
both
even,
sides.
like after I got fixed, like my wife had some complications or some shit. Snippy, snip, snip.
Just got out the melon baller and fucking just cleaned
Scooped it out like a fucking scoop of ice cream. Like, you want some fucking pecan with that? I'm like, nah, dude. I hate that shit. I'm like, all right.
Okay.
Sweet.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, boy.
Damn. Yeah, 42 and up. Actually, why do you keep saying 42? 40 and up. 40's pushing it. Unless you're rich. If you're rich, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you got a lot of free time on your hands, okay.
Yeah.
Like, I think some famous people I know have had babies at 40 and up. I'm okay with that, I guess.
Yeah. I just think about where I am.
But if you're starting at 40, and you're like, that's cool. If you already have like a fucking 11-year-old and a 12-year-old, and you're like, I'm going to have some more babies. Like,
Or like one, I think like more like 17-year-old.
Ooh. No, man.
Yeah.
At that point, you're like, oh, I just want to start over.
Yeah.
I don't want empty nest.
Yeah.
I want to always have a kid in my
Well, that's
house.
what I was going to say is I think about where I am, and I love that I still have a young kid, and I
Right.
try as hard as I can to like enjoy him being little still. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, he's still a little kid, and I love it. I love having a little kid still.
Right.
Because the older ones, like you see them growing up and
Doing their own
pushing away and doing their own stuff.
Right.
And so you're like, oh, I still have a little one, and I'm like trying to enjoy everything about it.
Right.
But I don't want to start over with a fucking baby.
No.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
No way, man.
That's not how it works, dude. I mean, it is how it works. You can do that, but why would you want to?
No.
It's so
Like-
much extra work.
Like, I'm not looking forward to them all growing up and being gone and shit, but, like, I don't want to start over.
But, yeah, you know what happens? When they do grow up, they have kids of their own. And then you become a grandparent.
And then you can do all the
And
fun
then
stuff.
you still get to do all the cool shit. And you get to give them back when they're fucking being brats.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, you're going to be a fucking asshole?
I want to be able to, like, go on a cruise or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I want to be able to, like, enjoy that part of life.
Yeah, I want to do that too. Like, you don't want to have to always fucking take every single fucking person. Like, it adds up.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
I want to
man.
be able to, like, hey, we should go to fucking, I don't know.
Yeah. Tahiti.
Let's go to fucking Hawaii.
Let's go to Fiji. Let's go on a cruise.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go on a cruise.
Me
I think
too.
it would be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You know what you don't do? You
Have
go
a
on
baby.
a cruise with fucking 1,000 people.
Right. Or
You got a tribe? Probably not good. I mean, you going on a Disney cruise? Cool. That's a different experience.
if you got 10 grand
Yeah.
ready to burn.
Right. Is it really that much?
Probably.
Damn. Fuck that.
Actually, I think cruises are pretty cheap right now.
Yeah. I think you're right.
But
You know what you do?
Still.
You go on a cruise and then get fucking E. coli from all the septic shit that's going on when you die.
that would suck so
Yeah.
hard.
That would suck so much.
There's a dude that I work with. Actually, one of my bosses went on a cruise right at the beginning of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, he barely missed that like line to where the ships were like being stranded out because they're having the outbreaks and shit.
Right.
Like it was like a few days.
What happens if that happens?
I don't know. But it was like really common.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck is that?
I have no idea.
That was happening a lot. Like those ships, like there was like COVID outbreaks and they were having to like just kick it out like and not let anybody off.
Yeah. I wonder what, like, when you're living on a ship like that, like, is it, what's like lockdown on the ship too?
Like confined to your
like,
cabin?
are you just stuck in the cabin? Like, how does all that work?
I don't know.
Or is it business as usual?
And how do you call out from work?
Yeah.
You're like, I know I was supposed to be back on Monday, but we're like 400 yards off the coast, just floating.
I can't get off this boat.
Because everyone has COVID on this ship.
Yeah.
So,
that's so crazy. I would like to hear some stories about that.
I know I missed my plane, like my flight home and everything. Yeah.
Like all that shit.
This shit happens to people.
I wonder if that cruise has to like cover all that shit. Or if work is like, yeah, you know what? That's cool, but I can't pay you. I don't know how that works. You know, like
I had something like the closest to that I've ever had is we went to Florida.
Right.
For like a vacation in like 2003 or something like that. And when we were getting ready to come back, there was an issue with the flight. Mm-hmm. And so we weren't able to fly on our scheduled flight home. So we came home like a day late. And I remember I had to call work and be like, I'm still in Florida, so I'm not going to be able to make it.
Right. And what did they say? Oh, yeah, right. You just don't want to come in. Huh.
They probably thought that.
Oh, yeah. That's what everybody thinks.
Yeah.
Well, this motherfucker just wants another day off.
Like, no, I'm actually stuck in the airport in Florida still. I remember it was even Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, we are not going to be there tomorrow.
They fired you.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck you.
Yeah. And then I was homeless for 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
I made my living selling this body.
I could see that.
That's why I was homeless.
You're a really good looking man, as somebody else would say.
Somebody else would say.
Yeah. Play it. Play the button.
Oh, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Play that shit. We all know who we're talking about. You know?
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Get better. You're too good looking of a guy to cover it all up.
Yep.
I like the stubbly look.
I bet you do. I bet you do like the stubbly look.
Oh, Blake.
Come to find out, he's your number one customer, huh?
I think I'd take the dick.
I got a mouthful of nuts.
Man, that thing do look thick and fluffy.
What is it with guys that drive a Dodge Ram?
That's my favorite one.
That's his least favorite one.
What is it with guys that drive a Dodge Ram? They always want ZJs.
ZJs?
If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Oh.
Fucking Beer Fest. I think that's on Netflix now.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's funny when new shit comes out on Netflix and you see a lot of people talking about it. Mm-hmm. And they're like, oh, shit. There's another one. There's another big comedy that just came out on Netflix, and I've seen a bunch of people.
Man of Steel?
No, a comedy.
Yeah. Isn't that a comedy?
I don't think so.
Like, his planet blew up and all those people died.
There was a movie that we watched the other day.
Genocide.
A couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I told you about it. I was like, oh, we just watched this. What the fuck was it? That new
Adam Project.
The Adam Project.
That movie's good as fuck.
I was surprised.
That's a really good movie.
I
Why
think
are you surprised? It's Ryan Reynolds.
I know. That's what I'm saying is I think that's the only reason we watched it was because Ryan Reynolds was on it. It was like, oh, what's this? I haven't even heard of this. Yeah. And I was really surprised. It was a fucking really good movie.
Really good movie. Like the focus on the like being a father and like all that shit was great.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
If Ryan Reynolds wasn't in it, it's probably the kind of movie that I would never watch.
Oh, too much sci-fi for you?
Just not like into all that stuff, super like hardcore. But we sat through it, like and sort of got into it, and I was like, wow, this is a fucking good movie. And I texted you halfway through it, like, we're watching this. It's fucking good.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, I already watched it.
Like, yeah, I already know.
Yeah, I watched it day one, baby.
Where you been
at, baby?
What that mouth do? I was like, what does it have to do with me watching a movie?
But then you explained, they're like, yeah, I'll show you what this mouth do. Anyway,
yeah. So we watched that.
The Adam Project, really good. It's a really good movie. I really like that. Really liked it a lot.
One of my kids is just now starting to watch Breaking Bad.
Oh, for the first time?
For the first time. And I love it because every once in a while he comes up to me, he's like, oh my God, this part was so... And I'm sort of jealous. Like, I wish I could go back to a time when I haven't watched it yet.
Right.
And watch it all fresh again.
Yeah.
Because that's the
Dude,
best.
you've watched it like 3 or 4 times
I think
already.
we've watched it all the way through at least twice.
Yeah.
At least 2 full times all the way through.
Right. I think it's more like 3 times.
It might be 3.
Jeez.
But then listening to him, like...
Talk about
be
it?
all excited and talk about
Right.
it. It makes me want to start it again.
Dude, me too. Makes me want to... I'm
It's
just
so
listening
good.
to you talk about him watching it, and I'm like, oh, I should watch that shit.
But it makes me... It's
Hard?
And then... yeah. So rock hard. Thinking about blue meth and shit.
Woo!
Yeah. But it's so exciting. Like, remember when the first time you watched it? And Breaking Bad was one of those shows that... I remember for years people were talking about it, and I put it off and put it off. Actually, your brother was the one that got
he
me on.
pushed that shit hard.
Yeah.
That Game of Thrones, he always was telling me about Game of Thrones all the time.
And then finally we started watching Breaking Bad. I was like, oh my God.
Dude, it's so good.
It's so good.
Fucking good.
Yeah. So it's funny now because he's almost done.
Mm-hmm.
He's almost through it now. And every time he tells me about something, I'm like, did it get to this part yet? And I don't want to spoil it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, just fucking wait.
Yeah.
And he's like getting all excited. I'm like, oh, man.
Dude,
I wish I could do that
I
again.
seen a clip on TikTok. It was like, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Like, it was that part where he's like, I am the danger. I'm the one who knocks.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I was like, fuck, man.
Whenever Walt becomes fucking,
Yeah.
whatever his name is. Oh, yeah.
Dude, he just became that guy. He had to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So fucking crazy, right? Fuck.
Heisenberg.
Yeah. What a good ass fucking show.
Yeah.
And it's old. It's been out for fucking...
It's been over for so long.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, but it's so good.
It's fucking crazy.
And I forgot that they came out with that little El Camino thing, like the little movie they did, like just to put a button on it.
I never saw it.
You didn't watch that?
Never saw it.
Dude. You got to watch like the last episode of the series and then watch El Camino.
Just back to back.
Yeah.
I bet it's good.
Just so you can remember how it ended, like get it all fresh, and then be like, oh, shit.
Because it shows him driving away, right? And that's where it starts?
It's just the sort of continuing on what happens to Jesse after.
Right.
Yeah.
Fuck. What a crazy show.
Yeah, man. And then they have like Better Call Saul, which is like sort
That's
of...
still going, I heard.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I think they're in their final season, though.
Yeah, I just read actually that Aaron Paul and what's his name make an
Bryan
appearance.
Cranston?
Bryan Cranston
Right.
show up in towards the end.
Oh, fucking wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you do
Anyway,
it. That's
if
how
you
do
guys,
it.
if you haven't watched any of that shit, it's funny. I see people all the time on Facebook like, we need to start a new series. What should we watch? And Breaking Bad is always like, if you haven't seen Breaking Bad yet.
You know what series I always want to watch that's been out for a long time and it's over now and all that shit, too, and that's been over for a long time? The Sopranos. I always used to hear, not so much anymore because it's so old, but I always used to hear The Sopranos was a bad motherfucking show.
Yeah,
dude.
me too. I haven't watched it or started it because I feel like, I don't know. I feel like maybe it's too old.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
I started watching it the other day, and I was like, you know what? I need to really be like awake for it because I was kind of sleeping. I was like, I was like, mate, I want to start something. Like, I found Sopranos. And I pushed the button. I started watching. He's like in his therapist's office or whatever, talking.
sometimes it's hard
I'm
to.
Too tired to start right now.
Sometimes it's hard to start a new series.
It is. It can be.
Because sometimes they might take a few episodes to build up,
right,
to get you into it,
right. That's
and
why it's so easy to rewatch
hits,
shows, right? Because you're like, I already know this is going to be good.
Yeah.
So you're willing to wait through the beginning. You know, like, oh, this is.
We did that with Sons of Anarchy. We watched it a second time, and I remember being like, because that's one of those ones like at the beginning you're like, I don't know, people say it's good. You just got to get through the first fucking 3 or 4 episodes or whatever.
Right. Sometimes it takes up time. Yeah, a little bit of time to build up. Yeah.
I still haven't, we fell off. Oh, you know what the ultimate one was? Walking Dead.
Right.
I put that one off for so long.
You did. You always used to talk so much shit because I used to always be like, you should watch that shit. It's not even about the zombies anymore. And you're like, oh, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Fucking zombies. And I was like, all right.
And we went hard, bro.
Yeah.
We got into it so hard until season 7. I think 7.
Right after Glenn gets it.
And then we just fell off, bro.
Yeah.
And we just in the middle of a season, we just quit watching it. And I've never seen it ever since.
I actually went back, rewatched every single episode that was out on Netflix. So I finished all the way up into season 9 or whatever it was out at the time. And I was like, damn, okay. And it's just, I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah.
Because everybody used to talk about it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't hear a peep.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I remember
it's still going. I think it's the final season.
Right around that time when Glenn got it. Mm-hmm. It was in everyone's news feed.
Yep,
everyone was like, can't fucking wait.
Yeah.
They had those extra shows with Chris Hardwick talking about it and shit.
Yep.
And then it just fucking disappeared. And no one ever said another word about The Walking Dead, even though it's still going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the last season, I think.
This is the last season. I think the new season 10 I think is on Netflix right now or something. I don't know. I'm not sure what season it is, but I don't know. I haven't watched any of the.
Maybe someday I'll go.
The last thing I saw was
the
last thing I saw on The Walking Dead was the crazy chick that was wearing the skin. She killed a bunch of people, and I was like, damn. I was like, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Don't ever cross this boundary or some shit. They made a truce at the end of the season. Kinda.
Yeah, I don't know.
An uneasy truce. I was like, fuck. I guess. But there's a whole thing where they go to war with her and that. It's crazy.
I just remember thinking, how many times are they going to randomly come up on some some already running neighborhood and just take it over?
Yeah.
They did that so many times.
Right. Well, this bitch was living with walkers. They're she was she's wearing they're wearing skin faces all The Walking Dead they're fucking hollow out the fucking faces and wear them and they're controlling where they go the herds and shit.
So it got pretty weird.
It got fucking crazy, dude. But I haven't watched it since, man. I need to. Negan kind of came back and there was a time jump in that season. I remember that. So it jumped ahead 5 years or some shit. It's a pretty good show. I liked it. I fucking liked it, bro. Okay?
Okay.
Anyway, man. What's up?
Oh, nothing.
We went on our little...
Our TV movie tangent.
TV movie tangent that nobody likes.
That's so you can skip that 30 seconds ahead if you need to. The only feedback I've ever got
is
that's negative is about when we start talking about movies. Yeah. But you know what?
He's like, hey, fuck you. Don't talk about movies.
We're talking about TV series anyway. Shut the fuck up.
You stick to fucking comedy, you pieces of shit.
It's not even funny. Fuck it. You know what? It's not even about y'all, all right?
It's not?
No.
Damn.
I'm going to say it.
What's it about then? Arts Muffler. Oh, shit.
Life isn't about sex. Life is about children.
Yeah.
Passion.
Yeah.
It's not about
passion.
Spirit.
It's about passion.
Spirit.
Fucking in balls and pussy.
It's not about fucking
It's about
balls.
love.
It's about love.
It's about people. It's about connection.
Connection.
It's not about tossing salad. It's not about cock and ass.
It's not about that.
And butthole pleasures.
Right.
It's not about butthole pleasures at all.
It's not about these rust.
This whole clip is just me explaining to you what date night is about.
It's about connection.
The trombone and the dirty
It's not about all
Sanchez.
this stuff.
It's
Yeah.
not about the rainbow showers and the camel toe
Rainbow
slide
showers.
and the Cincinnati bow tie, the Arabian goggles, or the hot car and pearl necklace, or pussy juice cocktails,
Right.
And the jagged head dildos,
Jagged head
and the double decker
dildos.
pussies,
Okay, double pussies and
the
Double-decker
16 balls, and cum swapping and the hanging brain, instead about the rattlesnake wiggle and the alligator fuck house, donkey punch or the
It's not about
teabagging.
any of that.
Right.
It's not about any
It's
of
about
that.
connection.
It's about connection, Greg.
It's about passion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know where date night was this week?
Yeah, you never said.
Perkins.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. You know what it's like, Greg? To sit in
To
Perkins
connect at Perkins.
on a Wednesday evening.
Pretty exposed there, aren't you? Did you get a booth at least?
Yeah, we're in a booth.
You connected in the booth?
Emotionally, Greg.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An evening at
I'm going to
Perkins.
need that physical connection too, babe.
An evening at Perkins is like eating dinner at a retirement community.
I knew you were going to say, I had a feeling you were going to say that. It's like a fucking Shady Oaks fucking retirement home.
Yeah, man.
Everybody around you's
Everybody's
dying.
ordering off the senior menu.
You're like, I'm not old enough yet. They're like, you want the senior menu? Like, do I look like a fucking senior? They're like, we're going to need to see your ID to see if you're 55 or older. I'm like, fuck. Give me the regular menu. Fuck. Everything on the senior menu, soft foods. Peanut butter and
It's
jelly
like
and
steamed
soups.
carrots and mashed potatoes and
Steamed
shit.
carrots. It's Gerber baby food.
It's just jars of warm baby food.
We heat you up a can of cat food. These old bitches love cat food. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's weird, bro.
Cat food a la mode.
That means with ice cream.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Woo! Yeah, man, I don't know. Shady Oaks.
It's all right, though. Last week we went to Buffalo Wild Wings.
And disappointed, you said.
Big time.
Yeah. I listened to a comedy skit by Aziz Ansari, I think. What's his name?
Aziz Ansari.
Yeah. And he was saying, like, he made a good point. It's like everybody in the pandemic was like, give me more money. And businesses were like, no, fuck you. And so they fired them all. And then all the people that came to work for him were just a little bit shittier.
Yeah.
So now everything's just a little bit shittier than it was.
Yep.
Oh, it's my first day. I think I sent you the clip. But that shit was fucking funny to me, man. Because it's so true. Like, everything's just a little bit shittier. Like you said, your Buffalo Wild Wings experience was not the greatest.
Yeah.
And I've been to a few places, too, that I've noticed where it's like...
Par.
Yeah, things are just like, you're making us pay, like, extra money for all this shit, but it's not to the level it was.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, man.
Lower their prices.
Yeah, so you know when you go to B-dubs, like you get your wings or whatever, and
Right.
they give you, like they automatically throw the carrots and celery on there, you know, for like a palate cleanser or whatever the fucking purpose of them is.
Yeah.
You could tell, like it's always been, you know, just fine, but you could tell that the carrots and celery that they gave us were out of like a Ziploc bag and they were
Right.
cut a month ago. Like where the ends are all dry and like nasty looking, and the carrots are like all white.
Right.
Like
How
they
was the
have fucking-
actual buffalo wings?
The wings were fine.
Yeah.
But it was the other stuff.
Yeah.
It was like
Did you get any appetizers?
we got fried pickles.
Mm-hmm.
They were like if you go to
Soggy.
my favorite place to get fried pickles is
Lucy's.
no. Red Robin.
Right.
They have really good fried pickles, right?
Right.
And it's all about like the batter that they're dipped in. It's all fucking good.
Crisp.
And lots of stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just so the fried pickles we got at Buffalo Wild Wings were like they literally dipped pickles in like flour and then fried them. Like, they were just plain. They were fucking, like, super plain and, like, just like, And I got onion rings.
Yeah.
And it was the same. It was, like, just bland as fuck. Just real half-assed.
Right. That's never fun.
Yeah.
You know what I usually get there is the soft pretzels with the cheese dipping sauce. Those are always...
But hold on. I got, my go-to is a Blue Moon.
Yeah.
When I go out somewhere, I always get a Blue Moon.
Right.
Because it comes with that orange slice in it.
So the Shock Top shows.
Oh, that's what I mean. Shock
Yeah.
Top. Sorry.
Right.
It wasn't Blue Moon.
Right.
Wait.
They both do. They both do that.
No, it was Blue Moon.
Right.
Blue Moon is my favorite. It comes with that orange slice in it. And I do have to say, I was hella impressed with the piece of orange that they gave me at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Right.
Like, it was like, damn.
It was like...
They give it a little squeeze and drop it in there. That was like, damn. That was like probably one of the
rub it a little bit?
best ones I've had.
Yeah. She's... Give it a little... rub it. Oh, a little squiggly wiggly. I like it, bro.
Anyway,
A little beatbox action on it.
She's like, wiki, hear it.
You're like, why does my orange smell like fucking tuna?
Wow.
It's gross.
Yeah. It didn't get that far.
Oh, good. Good. We don't want that.
Anyway,
Especially on a date night.
it's about connection.
It's about passion.
Right.
It's not about
all that
butthole.
other shit.
It's not about butthole pleasures.
Not at all.
Definitely not about pussy juice cocking. Or double-decker pussies. Definitely not that.
Nope.
Although, sign me up if it is.
I'll sign you up.
What time is it?
Now on the Jeff and Greg podcast, it's time for the Urban Dictionary Phrase of the Week.
Background. I don't know why. He's like, let's put a fart sound in the back. Oh.
Maybe that's not what it was.
Maybe it wasn't, but it is.
It's in my head.
Rest in peace, Jay. He's just farting in the background uncontrollably.
He's like, I know someday I'm going to pass away.
I want to leave my
And
legacy.
they're going to play this on their show.
I sent a few doozies for you.
You did. You know what? On purpose, I saw them come through, and on purpose, I didn't even look at the titles.
Right.
I could tell what they were. I could tell they were obviously Urban Dictionary phrases, but I didn't even look through them.
Who is it brought to you by today? Is it Let's Get Roasted?
Anything.
So
yeah.
Let's Get Roasted Coffee.
LGRcoffee.com. Use the promo code Jeff and Greg, all spelled out with letters.
All spelled out.
For 10% discount on anything on the website, even merch.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
Yeah. The best coffee you can get your hands on.
You know what I saw is he sent a picture of his setup across today.
Yeah.
And people were like, oh, best coffee on earth. And I have to agree. It is. It really is.
You know what's funny about that post going out today with the whole setup?
Yeah.
I got my delivery today.
Yeah.
I got my coffee order delivered straight to my door today because I signed up for a subscription.
Right.
A monthly delivery.
Right.
It comes to my door, hand delivered, not through the mail. Like a car pulls up in my driveway and a guy gets out and he's like, "Here's your LGR coffee."
It's Tanner.
And it's Tanner. It is. Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, what's up, man?
Here's your fresh air roasted coffee."
Pitch it to you like a football, or does he just hand it to you politely?
He hugs me. We hug it out.
Mm-hmm. Right.
There might be a little kiss on the neck.
Mm-hmm. A little spooge and some docking.
No, it's not dirty.
Oh, okay.
It's just like a quick thanks.
Right. I get it.
You know?
God, I love that dude.
Me too.
Let's Get Roasted Coffee.
LGR coffee.
Best coffee in town.
It's air roasted fresh to order.
To order.
So you're not getting some old stale coffee that was ground up and roasted a fucking 6 months ago and put into a fucking tin.
Yeah.
No,
Folgers.
it's fresh.
Right.
It's fresh.
Fresh. Let's Get Roasted Coffee. Go check them out. Enter the code word Jeff and Greg. Get your discount on.
Yeah.
Who else? Who else we got today?
GARCIAS Street Tacos.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. best tacos in the area.
Yeah.
I would say
hands down, it's the best.
Best tacos in the area.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to go to Twin Falls for some tacos? You're fucking crazy.
Why?
They're coming here for tacos.
Yeah.
And you know where they're going?
Garcia's.
Boom.
Fire
it up.
From around the globe. It should be
People
a
are flying
landmark.
in.
It should be a landmark like Yellowstone National Park.
I think it is.
There should be buses of Japanese people coming just to go to Garcia's Street Tacos.
You're right.
Yeah.
And I think it will be this summer when they're able to get back in the country.
I think they can come here.
Now.
Anyway.
We've been having a pandemic and the borders were shut.
Okay.
So they were like, Garcia's Street Tacos.
It's like Disney
they were crying.
World.
Yeah.
It's like Disney World.
I was visiting a lot of threads on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them were like, we need to get back to Garcia's.
Yeah. Well, we're blessed and we're very lucky.
Yes, sir.
To be living mere blocks away from
That's it.
Garcia's Street Tacos. We can go whenever we want.
And you know what my favorite tacos are?
Birria.
Hands down.
Yeah.
That and the fish tacos are amazing. Oh my god. So good. She has some of the best fish tacos ever. It's almost like she went to the ocean and got them fresh herself.
I can't get behind that.
You shut your mouth. Anyway, Garcia Street Tacos. Go there. Good people, good food.
I'd argue the best.
Easily.
Yeah. All right, bro. So I've got them ready. But do you want to tell everyone?
What about Art's Muffler? We got to mention Art's Muffler, man.
Art's Muffler?
Art's.
Do you mean? Are you talking about Art's Muffler, the oldest auto shop in town?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only place I take my vehicle whenever there's anything wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought I was the only one who did that.
No, I do that too.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I thought you were like an uncultured swine and you would only take your car to some place that doesn't even...
I only take my car to the dealership.
Say that again.
I have Jeeves take my car directly to the dealership so I can pay top dollar for half-ass bullshit. No, that's not me, bro.
Jeeves. He said fucking Jeeves, bro. I fucking love you, man. God damn it.
I go to Art's Muffler for whatever.
And you know why? Because you give a fuck about your vehicle.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I want it done right, and I want it done, for
right.
For a good price, for a fair price.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what's wrong. And it's not just mufflers and exhaust problems.
No, they do custom work there. They do metal fabrication there. They do all kinds of stuff, man.
Bolt removal, things that you can't even think of.
Yeah.
Anything you need done with your car, take it to Art's Muffler.
Yeah.
I love that it's...
You should take your new bike there. See if they can get it up to 30.
Soup it up, really?
Soup it up, baby.
Yeah.
I like it. Take your little motorbike in there. He'll take care of you.
Yeah. It's not street legal, so...
Oh, it will be.
When he's done with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a Harley. Like, we just gave you one.
He's like, yeah.
Here's a real bike. You just crash it on your way out.
I would.
I know you would.
Yeah.
You would die.
Probably.
But, we'd have a good funeral for you. Art's Muffler. Go there. Check it out. Ask for Sam. They're going to give you the best deal they can.
Yeah. And as always, with all of our sponsors, throw out Jeff and Greg when you enter.
Please.
Say you heard it. You heard it from Jeff.
You heard it here.
You heard?
You heard?
Yeah.
All right.
So, Greg.
Right.
Why don't you tell everyone how to get prepped and ready for what we're about to
How about you go find a seat in your favorite recliner. Yeah. Go sit down comfortably. Mm-hmm. Get your throw pillow around your neck. One of those little neck pillows. Lean that recliner back. And a mop. And just, you know what? Just put on those earbuds or crank up the stereo, because my friend here's going to paint you a fucking picture like Bob motherfucking Ross. You already know what time it is. Let's do this shit, baby.
Yeah, baby.
I like it.
Let's go. All right. Okay, so now that I'm scanning through, it looks like you sent me 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh.
4 Urban Dictionaries this week.
I like it. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm going to turn this down real low.
Turn it way low.
Okay. The first one is horsing.
What?
Horsing.
Okay. What is that about?
Horsing, now, let's see. Whilst, it says whilst.
I know.
Whilst doing doggy,
Right.
you proceed to rip her ponytail from her head and place it in her asshole. There you go, making her look like a horse. Wow.
I could think of a few bitches that would love to do that too.
Rip their ponytail out of their head and shove it up their ass. You can think of a few bitches you'd like to do that to? Wow. We're going to have to talk. We're going to have to chat off air. Because I can't think of any bitches that I'd like to do that to. I don't think you meant to say that out loud.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's very, you know what? That paints a very vivid picture in my head.
You know what? I just see a lady with her fucking hair ripped out and her ponytail and her bow. Mm-hmm. I just visualize that, and it makes me laugh.
Yeah,
because it looks just like a horsey in my head.
Right.
Like, yeah, she just turns into a horse at that.
But
that
what
point.
if? Let's say this. What if she has a nice long ponytail, and you just used a pair of scissors and just snipped it off, and then did it?
Yeah, because it'd be hard as fuck to rip a ponytail.
You're pretty
off.
much scalping this chick.
Yeah, if you're fast enough though, grab the hair real quick. Use a machete.
A real sharp.
Yeah, just go real
maybe
quick.
like a katana blade.
I like it. Getting like samurai on me. I like it.
Like a knife through butter, hot
I
knife
like
through
it.
butter.
Yeah,
That might be a little bit less violent and disturbing.
it'd be hard to shove a piece like a clump of hair into her bowl because it's just bushy. And it's not gonna be like firm.
I think it's going to take a lot of force and violence. It's not going to be pretty or fun for anyone.
No. But it might be fun for somebody.
I'm going to go ahead and move on.
Yeah, you should.
The next one is the Billie Jean.
The Billie Jean, not mine. All right.
This is the name of a sex act in which one moonwalks while fucking someone else from behind.
It's a very complicated move.
Yeah.
I would dare say you have to have them moonwalking as well.
Yeah. You can't really moonwalk if the other person's not walking also.
What if he's standing on your feet or she's standing on your feet and you're moonwalking and fucking in the ass? That's talent.
Right.
That's a little preparation for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be ready for that. It's something
you know what
dancers do. They practice a lot.
There's 2 more I need to read, but there's something I want to talk about for just a second.
Mm-hmm. Billie Jean?
Is there anything wrong with just regular sex?
No. No.
Is it broken?
Sex?
Yeah.
No. No, it's not.
Like, I'm just wondering, because a lot of people seem to be doing a lot of really fucking weird shit. Like, what's wrong with just the old...
The old missionary?
Just get it done.
The old in and out?
Just, it doesn't even have to be missionary. There's a few other ways to go about it.
Right.
Just, regular.
Regular old stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Actually, call me old-fashioned, but I prefer the old regular stuff, you know?
Right.
I don't really prefer the horse.
You know,
Yeah?
I'm not trying to...
Not trying to maim anybody?
I'm not trying to visit the ER.
Yeah, I'm not trying to, like...
I'm not even trying to raise my heart rate. You know?
Yeah, I get it. You just kind of want to...
I'm not in this for the cardio.
You just want to lackadaisical, you know, and like, yeah, all right, we're doing this? Okay.
Oh, man.
You're not a young buck anymore, huh? You ain't got nothing to prove, huh?
Yeah. You know?
You've already proved it, right? Proved what you got to prove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just right.
Yeah.
It's just right for me.
Right.
I could go.
Yeah?
I have stories.
Right.
I probably shouldn't.
Okay.
So the next one is the badger.
Ooh. Sounds exciting. What's that about?
This doesn't really make much sense to me.
Me neither. That's why I picked it.
The badger is receiving a blowjob while being raped at the same time. So the first thing that I think of when I read that, I think, so you're getting a BJ and you like that part.
You're like, oh, fuck yeah.
This is a good BJ. Yeah. But you're also getting anal raped at the same time.
Like, oh no. Yeah. Starts off really good.
This is really confusing.
And then it just, yeah. Like, I don't like this.
I kind of like and hate this.
Oh.
Damn it. The badger last night was bittersweet. Bittersweet, yeah.
That is bitter. Yeah, it makes perfect sense when you put it that way. Oh, I like it.
I think I have a feeling the being raped part would trump the blowjob.
Depends on how far you're going with the BJ part.
Well, you're being raped.
Well, how far are you along in the BJ, though?
I don't think that matters.
What if you're almost done?
You're
it does
being
matter.
raped.
Like, what if you're almost done, though, and then it starts... It's like that scene from Grandma's Boy. I can't stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And
but then you're still getting raped.
After that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably not a good idea. What's the fourth one?
You're just moving on for us. The eagle has landed.
Oh, perfect.
This is a nice long one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Buckle in, everybody.
Buckle up for safety.
Buckle up.
Let's do this.
Keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all
Make
times.
sure your shit's fucking fastened down tight, because sometimes roller coasters will fucking kill you.
Sometimes
that shit's not tight enough.
Sometimes giant kids fall out of rides and die in Florida.
Yeah. Ooh. You're the one who sent me that, huh? Yeah. That was not fun to watch.
No.
Yeah.
I regret that.
Yeah.
Okay. The eagle has landed. This is the sexual position which requires one partner and an RC airplane.
Right.
To perform the position, you must first have the RC airplane on the man's erect penis, representing the runway for the plane. That's either a big dick or a tiny plane.
Right.
The world's smallest RC airplane.
And the biggest dick.
Or the biggest dick.
Or both.
Right.
Yeah.
So when all the flight checks meet standards, you may take off, being sure the penis is used as a proper runway. When the airplane is in the air, the other partner must then bend over to simulate the runway in which the plane will land after its journey around Europe. What? Once all the sights have been seen, you can then proceed to land the plane on the runway, which is the other person's anus. Then the position is finished with the man ejaculating and shouting, "The eagle has landed." Wow.
Seems nefarious.
Right. That seems like somebody put a whole bunch of words in a jar and dumped them out and then just wrote them down.
They're like, hey, guess what? I'm going to start writing Urban Dictionaries, I think.
Yeah, I think we could do better than
Oh,
that.
yeah. Then 90% of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. That was weird. I just clicked on the button to see how far we are. And right as soon as I hit it, we hit 90 minutes.
Oh, well, there you go.
Like to the second.
Wow.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Well, that's another one in the bag, if you will.
That's what they say
Yeah.
in the biz.
We should talk more about movies. Just to finish off
Just to stretch it out.
this shitty ass episode.
It wasn't shitty.
Oh yeah, it was.
No, it
It was
wasn't.
horrible.
I think not.
No?
I think it was fantastic.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Thank you.
That was really good.
So before we go, real quick, I want to shout out the Dio Connect or the Dio Node one
Node.
last time.
I like those guys.
Go to dioconnect.com/Jeff-and-Greg. It's kind of confusing, but use dashes in between the words Jeff and Greg. And for a limited time, up until the 5th of May,
Right.
You get a discount.
Yeah.
So you can buy 3 speakers for $200. That makes them like $66 each.
Yeah.
And that's a
Do you have to buy all
pretty
3
steep.
or can you buy
No,
one?
you can buy one single. You can buy as many as you want.
Right.
But a 3-pack is $200.
Is that link going to be on our Facebook page as well?
Yep.
Nice.
It's on the Facebook page. It's going to be in the description of this show, so you can follow that link. And we plead and beg with you to check this out. Like, they're actually really cool speakers.
Yeah.
They're going to be a really cool
I'm really excited
thing
because
to
I'm
add to
actually
your
in the
house.
market for something like that.
Yeah.
I've been telling my wife for a couple months now I need something to connect to my iPod. And I have my big old bum box, but I don't want to carry it around everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want something that's portable. And I know they sell shit like that in the stores and blah, 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 blah. But maybe this is where I go. This is the route I go.
I think this is the move.
I think it's easy and it's going to be just no hassle.
Yeah.
So I'm excited, man.
Yep.
New Wi-Fi technology. It's going to make the speakers clear and crisp.
It's not Wi-Fi. It's Bluetooth. Yeah. It goes through
Yeah, okay.
the Bluetooth.
Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you said Wi-Fi technology, but whatever. Whatever.
Okay.
Let's agree to disagree.
Okay.
I mean, I'm right, but yeah.
Okay. Well,
okay.
I think we pulled it off, Greg. 182. We did it.
Hell yeah, we pulled it off.
Enjoy, everybody. That's it.
Enjoy your weekend.
Yeah.
We love you.
Hey, it's Easter.
Oh yeah.
Today's Good Friday. Easter is this weekend.
It was a Good Friday.
Zombie Jesus Day.
Zombie Jesus Day. We love you. Good Friday, baby.
Yep. All right, that's it. So, until next week, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Greg.
And we out, bitch.
Real talk, motherfuckers. Fuck you, Blake, you piece of shit.
Fuck you, Blake.